Hey everyone, this is James. Thank you for joining the live stream here. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. One of the things I first want to jump on real quick is wasn't yesterday, but I think it was a couple of days ago, I talked about external lighting. So I actually just wanted to showcase and show you the actual light that I'm using and how I use it. And depending on whether you go through B&H, which is where I get my equipment from mainly, or if you go through Adorama, you'll find their product called two different things. It's 80, they have the Godox line, and then they have the Flashpoint line, and they're the same lights basically. So one is the 8400, one will be called, or the 8200 is what I'm going to show you. The other one will be called the Evolve 200, made by Flashpoint. The other is made by Godox. Anyway, having said all that, this is what the actual light looks like. So it's this size here. Here's the light itself, and you can see how much bigger it is for my external flash head. And then of course you got your power switch on the side here, and there's the settings, which I was using to control with the transmitter that I talked about in a previous post. So then the way I use these lights is I will stick them, go ahead and get this mounted up here. I'm not gonna, maybe I will lock it down. So I will stick it into one of these. I've got several of these that I stick on a light stand, and that way I can control the angle of the light at that point. And then the nice thing also is I can attach any size softbox to this if I want to. I usually use a smaller one just with the weight, and this has got a Bowen's ring mount. So that's how I utilize these. I've got a couple of these guys that I can take on location with me, and they're pretty powerful. And then of course I've got the much bigger studio lighting. And so anyway, just wanted to showcase these guys, let you see what they actually look like, you know, seeing them in real time, and just getting the size of these guys. All right, got a lot of real estate work coming up here. I'm going to showcase that in the next couple of videos. I'm working with several seniors, and I've got some more beach sessions and families coming, so things are beginning to pick up again, which is really nice for everybody. When I was at the beach the other night, I actually ran into a couple of other photographers, talked to them, and you know, things are picking up for them as well. So it's just nice to see we're kind of getting back into some normalcy of things. And you know, with that, I'm looking forward to kind of showcasing, you know, what I'm doing and sharing that with you guys. So having said all that, let's go ahead and jump into another beach session. Just wanted to show you guys a couple images from this one, and let you see that. Let me change things around where I can navigate through the images here. So as you're seeing here, one of my favorite things that I like to do is the reflection shot, and that's what you see right here. And so, as I mentioned before, I'll take several vertical, I'll take several landscape, and that way you've got a wide variety of options to choose from. And of course, with the sunlight at this time, at the best time that it can be, what I'm after is this reflection right down here, if you guys can see all that. This is what I'm trying to zero on, this down here. This just looks, it's hard to see when you're actually, when I'm lining up everybody and telling them what I'm looking for, what I'll be doing, but I can already see it in the water at this point. And sometimes, depending on the tide, depending on what's going on, sometimes it's a little, I don't know how to describe this, a little wavy, I guess you could say. And then other times, the water over the sand here is kind of like glass, and it just makes the pictures come out beautiful. And so what I did with this family, let me just back up here, because I'm starting to get a lot of these emails that are saying the same thing as what you're seeing here, and that is, they'll say, hey James, I'm coming down with my parents, I'm coming down with my sibling and his family. Is that okay to do that? And that is perfectly fine. The maximum amount of people that I will take in a session is 10. So you've got this couple here, you've got this family here, and of course their parents. And then what I did was I just worked with them and broke things up individually. And that's what's going on here. So Got them and their family. I've got their parents. And this session was a little tough to work with. There was I won't go into the details, but there is something significant about the flowers in their photos, specifically related to this family here. And so that's why you'll if you're wondering what's the deal with the flowers, that's what's going on here. And I won't go into detail, but it was a little heart-wrenching to hear about it. It's it's tough. So, but anyway, looking back now, I'm glad the family got these pictures to look back at. I'm glad they had a great time. I had a great time with them. As you can see, we're all laughing. I was laughing. We're all having a good time, and just getting some great shots. So when I'm on the beach, I'll move from the dunes to the water to the inlet by the rocks. No particular order there, but just having a great time with this family and just mixing it up and getting a wide variety of shots for them to print, for them to blow up on a canvas, whatever they want to do with them. And I just had a great time. And this little girl, she was hilarious. she was funky. The whole family was just great to work with. They were a great bunch. So I think that's the end of what I pulled out from this set here. But like I said, you guys have heard me say it multiple times. When you're with me, this is what we'll be doing. At least some point during the session is getting what I call my reflection shot. So just wanted to, you'll see these images on the blog coming up here with the new site when it's flipped over in a few days. And I'll talk about that in a second. But you guys know me. I love to just throw these up here and let you see them in real time. And so I can do kind of a commentary about them and talk about them. Great group of kids, wonderful family to work with. And I had a great time as always. So the other thing I wanted to mention real quickly is my site is almost ready to go live. Just need another day or two and I'll be able to flick the switch over here. Yep, this is the home page here. Got a little slideshow here. And actually I just grab one of their images and just put them up on the front page here. And I'll mix this up from time to time, but it's almost complete. And I'll be tweaking the menu and adding some stuff up here coming up soon, but it is almost done. And I'm looking forward to flicking the switch here and getting this guy going. So, let's see here. Okay. Well, like I said, lots of things going on here with me, and I'll share them with you coming up here. But just wanted to show you another beach session, show you some more images from behind the scenes of a beach session, and you'll see these up online here shortly. But just wanted to take you through that, wanted to showcase the light, and of course the things that I've got going on coming up here, I'll showcase that as well. I'm actually live streaming. There's 3 funerals that I'm booked for coming up here, so I will go into that and try to do some behind the scenes, not there at the service, but talk about me getting ready and going through some of those things. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm getting ready to cough. I can feel it, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But thank you guys for joining along, and hope you enjoyed the images. Hope you enjoyed all this, and I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. So let me get myself ready here. So anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you have a great rest of the day today, and then I will catch you guys on the next VLOG/live stream. All right, you guys have a good one.